I just wanted to give you an opportunity to kind of speak on this. Sometimes a lot of the diehard boxing fans, they're critical about you being a commentator for the sport of boxing. I actually think you're great because you represent the casual fan. I mean, some of the things that you say, that's what casual fans think. Is there any response that you have for that?
Well, my response is a couple of things. Number one, I'm never satisfied. I always think there's room for growth. I put on my big boy pants every day, and I understand that criticism comes along with the job, so I'm not going to be ultra sensitive to that. But having said that, it is important to recognize this. The fans who may be critical are novices themselves. And they talk, so why can't I? True. You know, I just happen to be on national television and get paid for it. That's because I do other things well. But the professionals in the business, like when Bernstein for Showtime was critical of me, I cannot emphasize this enough. I have profound respect for Bernstein. He's been a treasure to the sport of boxing for many, many years. And I'm one person that respects my elders and respects the pioneers that have paved the way for all of us in whatever line of work we may choose to do. I have ventured into the boxing realm because I've been watching boxing since I was 3 years old, and I absolutely love the sport. Do I watch it the way Bernstein and Max Kellerman and others do, where you see every little fighter on a come up? No. But those championship fighters and championship contenders that we have access to through pay-per-view and cable television, I watch them every chance that I get. But I'm certainly not the aficionado that those guys are. If anybody has the right to be critical of my work in that regard, it's an Bernstein. And I think that a lot of people were taken aback because he came at me and they expected some kind of fight, some back and forth verbal sparring. No, sir. He's earned the right to call me on the carpet if he felt that I didn't put forth my due diligence. I didn't mean it literally when I said, who are these guys that fought Joe Horn? I watched all of his fights. I saw them, but they were no names to me. He didn't consider no names. It's a matter of opinion, but his opinion is more valuable than the opinion I gave on that particular night, because I was dismissive of those other fighters who had fought Joe Horn. And what he was saying is, I did not have the right to do that. And because he means so much to the sport of boxing, he has the right. Max Kellerman has the right. Larry Merchant has the right. Jim Lampley has the right. All of those guys that are associated with the sport of boxing have the right to say something like that if that is what they truly believe. I respect it, I appreciate it, and it's more motivation to step up my game. And I thank him for it. I did it publicly, and I'll do so right here. Nothing but respect for those guys who've been doing it a hell of a lot longer and far more intimately than I ever did until